What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Brawl Stars video, where we are going to be teaching you how to rank up fast in Brawl Stars. If you do want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll get into gameplay in a second, but my first tip is trying to rank up your brawlers evenly. If we have a look at my profile, you can see my total trophies 2,209. That is a total of all of my brawlers put together. Now, in terms of ranking up, as you gain more trophies, you will receive bonuses from the trophy road, including unlocking brawlers, gold, and boxes. The list is endless, guys. You really want to gain them trophies fast, not to mention having a bit of glory over your friends. So we'll dive into gameplay, but as you can see, my brawlers are shown from the highest to the lowest trophies, and the ones with the lowest trophies, you will be able to rank up and gain them trophies quicker because of the matchmaking and because you gain more because of the victories. So let's dive into gameplay with these brawlers in today's video, and we'll break down more tips throughout it. Alright guys, let's start out with Pam on Gem Grab. Pam is really good on Gem Grab. She can act as a carrier, she can use her healing station. She's just a really good team player for this game mode. So as we dive into this, we'll go a little bit deeper as to why you should probably rank up all of your brawlers evenly as well. So, especially at this lower level when your brawlers are relatively new, you're going to be matched against easier players because you're going to be matched against players that aren't quite as high in trophies either. Just managed to get away from us, that Daryl. Thought I was going to get him. Why don't we use our healing station here, try and help take out the rest of this team. Not doing too bad. That Daryl is just going to be able to sneak away again. Probably don't want to take them out at this point because he's kind of back up into their zone. So all what would happen is if we took them out, another player would come in and basically carry all of the gems. So you don't want to take out the enemy team when they're in their own half. You want to make sure that if you are going to take them out, that you can pick up them gems afterwards. But anyways, in terms of ranking up all of the different brawlers, like I said, you're going to be having better matches. See this Daryl coming? That's risky, man, but he's got away with it. Let's put a turret over here just to help this Piper out. Hopefully we can pick up some more of these gems. Here comes Daryl again. Let's try and... just not quite getting it. Let's get that turret down ASAP. Let's get another station here. If we can get cold here. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. His super... oh my word. I've just managed to dodge out of the way. This is an intense match. We'll get back to the tips in a second, guys. This is crazy. We should have this. We should have this. As long as Piper doesn't go down. She's playing very aggressively. I mean, nice job. But could have easily lost them crystals, the gems, and we could have easily lost that match. So when you're ranking your brawlers up evenly, star player as well, guys, it tends to be a little bit easier. So them +6 trophies get added to my overall as well. Whereas if you're just playing with the same brawlers, it does get a little bit harder to upgrade them higher level brawlers. Let's move on to Showdown, and let's use Tara, one of my other brawlers, which I haven't used before at this point. So this brings us to another great point, actually. You will probably see people telling you that if you want to rank up fast, one of the ways of doing that is just by playing Showdown and basically hiding in the bushes or teaming up with other players. You know, there's a few different methods, and whilst you can do that, guys, it's definitely an option for you guys. It doesn't necessarily get you better as a player. You know, teaming almost becomes something that higher level you do need to do in order to win. But hiding in the bushes doesn't necessarily help you as a player. It can help you rank up pretty quick, so it's definitely an option, guys. I'm not going to say it's not. But just be cautious that if you're hiding in the bushes, the higher you get, people are going to be checking bushes. They're used to people hiding, and it doesn't necessarily upgrade you as a player in terms of your skill level. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, Showdown is a fantastic one to upgrade trophies because you only need to get in the top 50%. So you can see how I am 4th right now. That is going to mean that I basically am positive in terms of trophies here. So Showdown is a good game mode, and there's different options there like we've already discussed. Pressing a little bit heavy here with this dynamite, but I'm pretty sure we can take him out. And again, if you're just playing with randoms, at this lower level, you should probably come against, you know, less skilled players. So let's try and just dodge this Rico as best as we can. Just try and get some chip shots on him. Once we get enough to get our super, we can then drag Rico into the super. I'm in a little bit of a disadvantage in terms of the gas coming in. Rico has his super as well. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Anyways, guys, Showdown, like I said, lots of tips you can have for that. +7, so the lower you are in trophies, like I said, getting the Brawlers upgraded from your lowest level Brawlers will help you to rank up fast. If that had been one of my higher level Brawlers, I wouldn't have got as many trophies for coming second. So that is where the variety definitely comes in. And Showdown, like we said, is one of the best game modes, and it has a couple of different options there for you as well. Let's get into the next match. Here we go then, Bouncy for the next one, and the next tip I want to give you is kind of ironic because I'm not doing it in this video. But if you want to gain more trophies in Brawl Stars, basically you need to win more matches, right? And to win more matches, Brawl Stars is a team game. There's only really Showdown that you can play by yourself. Oh, I thought we were going to get that Piper. Damn! Really got sucked into that, guys, giving them the lead there. But yeah, other than Showdown, it's a team game. So if you can play with your friends and your bandmates, you're going to be able to coordinate better as a team. Maybe even your own voice, so that you can shout things out as well. That's going to help you win more matches. So try whenever possible to play with bandmates, with your team. If you're playing with randoms, it's always more difficult because you can't coordinate as well. You can't coordinate brawlers. There's certain ones that actually work well together in different game modes. You know, for example, gem grab. You're going to need a aggro, a gem carrier, and a support. So, you know, you need to be picking them brawlers, and you can't always do that with randoms. So definitely, guys, playing with your team. Wow, what a great shot by Piper. And what a great placement of that turret, pushing me right out there. I thought Piper was going to take me down. This is an intense match. 6-5. Just want to try and get that down and then ultimately get away again. Recuperate some health. I can't go forward too much at this point. Another turret. Should be able to get that one down pretty easily. Let's use that and suck in Jessie. I've completely missed, but I figured we would at least be able to take Jessie down. And that is great placement, actually, because it means I have nowhere to hide and recuperate. Damn, that Piper! What an intense match this is, guys. Now, another thing in terms of when I say rank up your brawlers evenly, that's in terms of trophies, because it's easier to rank up. We should get that Jessie down. That should give us the lead, and we've got a decent cushion here. Just need to make sure Colt doesn't go down. So he needs to stand at the back, and me and Bull need to go up and basically protect here. Colt, get yourself back, buddy. Do not go down here. Oh, my word. We could lose this. Okay, Bull, come here, buddy. This is what I'm saying. Playing with randoms, guys. Wow, it's tough. They should have sat back there. Anyways, we did indeed get the victory. Play with your friends. Let's move on to the next match. Constantly working on them lower level brawlers. We're going to use Pam in Bounty now. Now, Pam alongside Gem Grab, she's pretty good in Bounty for the reason that, you know, Bounty is all about the amount of kills that you get from the other team and holding on to them stars. So actually, oh, it's great that we have a Poco on our team as well, but I feel like we might get outranged here. Amazingly, we're doing quite well. I'm going to get that Rico. Didn't quite get Brock, but I am going to be able to back off here. Basically, the reason Pam's good on this one is, again, if I can get my turret, it's going to help. Wow, Rico had that perfectly. It's going to help me in terms of me and my team. Again, talking about teamwork there in terms of if you're playing with your friends and your bandmates, then it's going to help us in terms of maintaining our health. I'm not worried about this game, actually, because we are crushing it, guys. They are going down like a bag of hammers, just hitting the deck all of the time. I'm going to sneak around this Rico, be able to... Oh, just outranged. Gotta be careful with that Barley. Thought he was going to get me. Why don't we put a healing station here? Should be pretty good. Keep us nice and healed. Let them come to us. We've got a decent lead at this point. We don't have to worry. So, what I did there, that was pretty unlucky actually, but what I decided to do, when Barley used his super, you can actually charge into Barley and get out the way of his super, because it's a ranged throw. So the fact that he threw it and he was already reasonably close to me, the best move was actually to charge into him. However, Brock also had his super, and it meant that I charged into Brock's super, which is not great, obviously. So let's recap in terms of the different tips we've given you so far. Ranking up your brawlers evenly in terms of trophies, you're going to find it a lot easier to... we need to just get out the way for a second here. You're going to find it a lot easier to rank up your brawlers in terms of trophies from the lower ranged brawlers initially, rather than trying to get your higher ranged brawlers even higher. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to rank them up and you want to play with them, you're the favourite brawlers, then have a bit of fun as well. But if you're here trying to rank up, you need to be playing with other brawlers. And that also brings you to the point of, that's going to improve your play. The more brawlers you know how to play with, then, you know, when you're playing against them, you're going to know their strengths, their weaknesses. It's going to help all around. Star player, and I didn't expect any different for that one. Let's do one more battle here whilst we recap the different tips, then we'll wrap up the video. That worked pretty well, so why don't we use Pam on Bouncy again? So yes, ranking up your brawlers evenly, playing with your friends or your bandmates in terms of winning more matches. That's what it's all about in terms of ranking up trophies. Think of the different game modes though. If you are playing with randoms, maybe Showdown is your best game mode. That's a single player mode. Again, you've got different options within that. Maybe you want to hide in the bushes, maybe you want to team up. You know, there's different options that you can look at. But again, as you are playing with different brawlers in terms of ranking them up... Oh, I need to get in that healing station pretty quick. I thought that I was going to get sniped off around the side there, but didn't happen. Oof. Taking a lot of fire here. Oh, and they managed to heal up as well with that Poco. Damn. Yes, Showdown, different game modes. Do what you want. Have fun with the game, guys. You know, try your best to rank up as fast as possible. You will ultimately, if you're working on improving your skill level and you're working on enjoying the game, on average you will win more matches than not, and because of that, you will then rank up in trophies. That's what it's all about. Let's get this thing out of the way. Did leave me vulnerable to Rico there. Managed to take it out. Again, Rico's going to get me here. Beautiful play by our Poco, and I thought we were going to get that Rico, but it's not quite happened. 6 stars, so I need to retreat at this point. Thank you very much. 1 minute left. We are pushing a little bit heavy here, I've got to be honest. We are pushing quite heavy. Beautiful. Let's get that healing station down. That helped massively there. Boom! Wow, we just crushed their whole team, guys. Absolutely crushed it. When I say rank up your brawlers in terms of trophies as well, you want to rank up your brawlers in terms of level equally as well. Wow, how did I miss that? Just auto aim then. I'm not a big fan of the auto aim. I try not to use it, to be honest, but if I'm missing from a foot away, maybe I need to use it. We are crushing them. Absolutely crushing them. Yeah, so if you rank up your brawlers evenly as well in terms of their levels, then that's going to help you, because it's easier to rank them up equally because it costs less. Then you're going to be able to rank them up better. Star player again, just beautiful. You're going to be able to rank them up better in terms of trophies because you're easily ranking them up. Make sure to drop in the comments if I did lose any tips trying to play the game, trying to commentate and give you tips. It's not the easiest thing in the world, guys, but I hope that did help you. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out.